Hey, in this video, we're going to look at how to set up your OpenAI API key inside of Clay. So it all starts when you're inside of a table. Now, when you're inside of a table in Clay, you can click on Add Enrichment and search for ChatGPT, and you'll see these options. And if you select any of them, for example, ChatGPT Generate Text, you can see it shows that it costs 0.5 credits per row. Others cost 2 credits per row, for example, Analyze Image. And if we click on Generate Text, you can see that you can select the GPT model that you want to use, and you can see that the model 01 costs 6 credits per row. So we definitely want to use OpenAI API key if we can, so that we don't use any Clay credits when running GPT inside of Clay. So below that, you can see account, and it shows, in my case, it says Clay 6th December 2024. That is my API key that I have set up. So I'm going to show you how to do the same thing. Where you see it says Manage Accounts here, you click on that. And that's going to bring you to your settings of your workspace inside of Clay. And we can see here that you will probably see Clay Managed OpenAI Account. That's the one that is inside your Clay account by default. And then in my case, you can see that it shows Clay 6th December 2024. That is my own API key that I have set up. So I'm going to show you how to set that up now. So you start by clicking on Add Connection, and you can name your connection. So in this case, I'm going to call it Test. And then we need to put in our API key. So to do that, I'm going to provide you with a couple of links in this video. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you're going to see these links below in the description. So the first link is the OpenAI API Login URL. If you're not logged in, it's going to look something like this. If you are logged in, then you are going to see a page like this. And you're going to want to click on Dashboard, and then you can see the menu on the left changes. And if you click on API keys, click on Create New Secret Key. And in my case, I'm going to call this Test. And then we're going to click Create Secret Key. Once that's created, you can copy it. Then you can head on back over to Clay, and you can paste that API key in here. And then you can toggle on Set as Default. From there, you can click on Save, and you're going to click on Test Account and Save. And it says Validation Successful. So now this new API key is visible here, and you can see that it is set as the default because it says default here. So now, whenever we are using ChatGPT inside of Clay, you can see that the account it's using is the one that I just created called Text. Now, there's one other thing I want to tell you about, which is the second link here, which is for adding credit to your balance. So you're going to need to make sure that you top up some credit on your balance inside of OpenAI. So if you go to that link, you're going to land on this page here. And then you can add credit to your balance, and you're going to want to top up at least $50. I would recommend more than that. If possible, do $100, because that's going to take you up in tiers in terms of your API usage limits, your rate limits. And that's going to allow you to process large tables in Clay when you're running multiple rows at the same time. And it's going to allow it to run much faster and generate data lightning fast, so that you're not waiting around for it to process all of those API calls. So I hope this video has helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.